Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 14 of my Dragon Age 2 Season 2 playthrough. So last time, we were knocking out lots of quests. We did Aveline's quest, we did Meryl's quest, and we did manage to keep Meryl's clan alive. We did offend her mildly, but I'm hoping that it will balance out. Maybe she'll be happy later that her clan's not dead. Plus, I was also a little hesitant to kill the clan, because technically that is my warden's clan from the first game, technically. So I was a little hesitant to kill them for other reasons, even though they are assholes and they treat Meryl like dirt, and it makes me want to kill them all. You know, it's like, but they are also the warden's clan. So now we're off to talk to Orsino, and which is the next mission. The only other mission that we really have open is to deal with the dragon. And we're putting off dealing with the dragon, so until I am higher. Not that I'm necessarily worried about getting deleted, because I'm not. I don't really think I will. I'll probably lose people, because that just happens. But I do think we would overall win. But you may as well wait, right? Because I'm not going to gain anything life-changing for doing it. I mean, I might gain some cool armors, or probably some cool stuff, right? But, you know, it's not like... I'd rather just pass it and not get deleted from it, and there's lots of cool armors and stuff in the game, so, you know, even if I didn't get the champion set, like, I don't feel like I'm doing terrible, and even if I missed one piece, plus we're gonna hit the Legacy DLC, and I'll probably get armor in there, so it's like, I'm not, you know, losing sleep over it, so. Orsino!
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire, which leaves me in a difficult position. She is not entirely wrong. I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her. But I cannot seek the Templar's aid without making every mage a target.
You need some assistance against traitors in your ranks.
Traitors? Perhaps. Rebels? Certainly. I don't know if they seek congress with demons or merely a walk in the moonlight. All I know is that a meeting is happening tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
I'll see what they're up to. There's no point in involving the Templars.
Thank you. Your support has been a lifeline for me. Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not. Or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
Oh, what the hell's happening here?
Someone's coming. The champion.
Hi.
We know you're spying for Orsino.
Run. We'll handle this.
You could just talk to me. I might be on board. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Let's fuck that mage in particular. Drop it, you won't. Idiot. Hey, look, I leveled up.
Search them. There's got to be more than this.
Yeah. Wait, is that shiny? No. I was about to say, I know I've looked at that chest. Ooh, look. That was an upgrade for somebody.
Another secret society meeting in a warehouse. Do you think the owners charge them rent?
Good question. So, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if I would agree with these people or not, because I have no idea what Orsino said. I had a text, and I was looking at it, which you could probably tell, because I was slow to respond. So I have no idea what Orsino said, or what he was after, or any of that. So this is Precision. So Precision also a sustained mode. It will increase my overall attack and damage. The upgrades are attack and critical, so just the same thing it does, but better. The next one will be Power. Also a reserve. This one will have a stun chance just for all the time, I guess. You can increase the stun chance, and you can increase the damage versus stun targets. So that one would be, like, it could be an option, because there's quite a few abilities. There's several abilities that will work if the enemy is stunned. that'll work if the enemy's stunned. Like if they're like, you know, extra damage versus stunned targets, even more than the upgrades to this one. So you could also maybe give other rogues abilities that would work against stunned targets. So if if you have like at least 1 or 2 or 3 rogues or whatever, like I do, you could stack all of this stuff. And then everyone is doing all this ridiculous damage because everyone's stunned all the time. So that's technically an option. I have to grab it because I need all 3 of these before I can get more upgrades to this stuff. Now the other so technically I could grab this upgrade and that would allow me to get the upgrades for speed. I'm probably just gonna grab power because this one requires me to have power. And so I need to grab the base 3 upgrades. So I'm going to grab them. So mostly so I could grab this one, which will boost everything for all of them. It's just a passive. But and plus the third point will allow me to get the upgrades for speed, which is more attack speed and a cooldown for all talents. Anyway. And so it'll allow me to grab the upgrades if I have enough levels left to make that happen, which a little hard to say. So I'm going to grab power, not that I'm going to use it. And that's what matters. I guess we will probably do this because she has so many sustains that she needs love. And I think I'm working on Defender tree. Knockback resist 100%. Yeah. Now she can't be knocked back. Even if her armor or shield doesn't necessarily do it. Now she has that ability, so now she can't be knocked back. Alright. So, we are drawing near to another objective for Orsino. I killed 2 more groups of ambient, like, random bandit people. These ones were slave hunters. I killed enough of them that I got their location of their base, ran in, killed them, and got money for it. And Varric leveled up during all that. So we're just gonna probably keep him pretty even. And we're working on his tree right now. So we have a passive, which is mana, stamina, regen, which is fun, or kickback. I think we're gonna go that. Mana, stamina, regen. Always good. Allows him to spam more abilities. So, never a bad sign. So yeah, that'll work. Alright. So Orsino has something in here for us. Hello? Complex. Varric! Oh, there is the last one. But certainly not the least one. I think she can be pretty even as well. Her tree. The last upgrade in her tree. All hands on deck. And this one will be a stun chance. Convenient. I've seen her using all hands on deck quite a bit, so that'll be good for her. Having it have a stun now. She has quite a few sustains though. She's maybe has 40% reserved, so more mana stamina wouldn't be probably a terrible move.
I told you she was hunting us.
What up?
No, not her. I can't do this.
Hi.
To arms!
Stop resisting. We might be allies. I don't know what you believe in, so I can't comment on it. Oh, I thought he was gonna fight me. Drop your shield. You won't. Somehow it counted as a... Oh, no. Okay, I think it did hit. It was just delayed.
It's too much.
I told them not to do it, I swear. If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Didn't I save your life?
You did. Believe me. I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what do you
They
mean?
said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they pulled some girl from the circle.
Oh my god.
Sister, I think.
No great loss? What the fuck? Well, to be honest, she's so pissed at me.
Just tell me where they went. I can't waste any time.
They left for the ruins on the Wounded Coast. We have a kind of base there. They should have just talked to you.
I know.
I know you're a reasonable person. You have to see how dangerous Meredith is.
I agree.
Thrask says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
I'm not your enemy in this. I think Meredith is a dangerous zealot.
Then talk to Thrask. He would welcome your aid. I promise you, Meredith is the only one we're trying to harm. I'll go back to Masha's. Please, don't tell Meredith about me. It would kill Masha if I got in trouble.
Trust me, I won't. But, you kidnapped my sister? I'm really curious what the no great loss would have been. She's so pissed at me that it's, you know, I mean, it's not entirely wrong. She's so mad at me. But to be honest, she's really mad at me either way. Like, she's always mad at me. She's more upset if she joins the freaking, you know, what's their faces? Grey Wardens. She's more upset if she joins the Wardens. Like, you really telling me that would have been better? Definitely not. You know, a decreased lifespan? Like, I might have knocked 50 years off your life. Or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's at least this way you have a shot at a full life, and very soon the circles aren't even going to be a thing. Which means very soon she's going to be truly free, because all the circles are about to get nuked. Also, someone got an upgrade, so... Anyway, but, you know, very soon the circles aren't even going to be a thing, so... It's like, very soon she's going to be free. It's the better solution. Absolutely, it's the better solution. I've never done it before, but now that I think about it, like, it makes total sense. I should have done it earlier. Anyway, so I'll go save my ungrateful, angry-ass sister. 2%, 5% critical damage. Oh, so this is swapping, what, critical damage versus magic resist? And then I lose a little bit of... Oh, no. No, it's critical chance is the thing I gain. Is critical chance. And then physical. So it's critical chance versus magic resist. It's so tiny. Or like, it's just a tiny, tiny percentage. I just don't think it matters. And I just don't think it matters at all. Alright. How we looking? 306. Good God. Oh, we're starting to get... Does it look ridiculous? Oh, no, it doesn't look ridiculous. It actually blends really good. Anyway, we're at the point now I think I need to start swapping, so... Where armor is starting to get ridiculous. Oh, that might have been the last Isabella upgrade, because she's fully upgraded now. I can't tell what's different. There's a lot of extra little bobs and doodads going on. It's a little hard to keep track of what's new, but it looks great. She looks obviously fabulous. 78, 78. I think, what is her side one? 78, but it has 1,000 upgrades on it, so 62, but less bonuses. All right. Got him.
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
You were the upstanding citizen begging coins to get your next flask of lyrium.
It's a long time since anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass, like she did to me.
Meredith does seem to have a serious case of the crazies, yes.
But is she wrong? I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give them a hint of freedom, mages go bad.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
Is it that simple?
No.
I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
Oh, well, good for you. So, you know, here's the thing, is that of course there's a grain of truth to what Meredith is saying, right? That, like, some mages do go bad, and they do use their magic for evil shit, as we've seen, right? There's no, you know, because people are imperfect. Because no one's perfect, right? So some people are gonna do good things, and some people are gonna do evil things. That's how people are. Like, but it's not right, but it doesn't change the fact that you can't oppress anyone that was born with magic because they were born with it. You're like, oh, well, they might turn evil. Okay, well, you know, you could take a sword and hack someone's head off, but you can't arrest anyone with arms. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a retarded argument. It's ridiculous. And so it's like, but the thing is like, in general, Meredith is wrong because she does believe that anyone born with magic should be oppressed, right? Which is wrong. You don't get to oppress a group of people because there's a potential for imperfection. Of course there's a potential for imperfection in everybody, including, of course, the people doing the oppressing. So, anyway, I digress. So, and the other thing I meant to point out is that she's like, is it that simple? Of course it's not that simple. Kirkwall is a very crazy place, and it's not just magic that's doing it. Because it was crazy before magic. It was crazy before the mages and Templar stuff was at its boiling point. Look at the Qunari stuff, or Hawk's first year here. Like, it was crazy well before that. So Kirkwall's never going to be at peace. I feel like it's always going to be kind of a crazy city with a lot going on. Magic, it's going to be a little less crazy without the Templars and the mages trying to kill each other. So it'll just be a little less crazy. You know, it'll improve the odds, as it were. Hello, people. Release my sister, even though she hates me. Hi, Bethany.
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here.
You literally abducted my sister. And you!
Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. When I realized you had risked your life lying to protect those mages. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
Like abducting my sister.
I should have known you recognize the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress we caused you or your friends. Let the hostage go.
No. The girl dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Aren't you that mage lady whose arse we saved?
She sure is.
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith? What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
Whatever you want, just tell me.
Decimus was right. There is no way for a mage to live by the Chantry's laws. You killed the best man I ever met, but I learned all he had to teach. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
This isn't right, Grace. The champion tried to help us.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Forget the hostage. Kill the champion.
Or die trying. I know who's dying first. Let's see. Yep, she's dead. Oh, almost. Stop lobbing magic at me, you fuck.
I knew she was still alive, but I didn't know Thrask was working with her. When I saw her today, it brought everything back. Everything I saw Decimus do. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold her. That's the only way I can bring her out.
Do your thing. Hi. Are you mad still? Probably.
What happened? The last thing I remember is these Templars coming into my quarters. I thought you were better than this. A couple of lousy Templars and you're down. I never found fighting Templars to be a good policy in this town. Thank you. It's good to know you're still looking out for me.
Oh, so you're over it?
They're meeting in here, Sir Callan. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
Totally.
The Champion's a fine lady, sir. She wanted to solve this peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, Champion.
You're welcome.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, Champion?
Tempting.
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
Yeah, let's go easy on them, please. I didn't even do it to really help you guys. I was just trying to, you know, I don't know, do some of the right things there, you know. And look, apparently Bethany has gotten over some of her hate for me, so she was pretty damn friendly, which was a nice change of scenery. Staff that of course no one in this party cares about. I got the helm of the champion. We're getting warmer. There is but one piece left, and then I'll be wearing the fancy one. So that's nice. Anything else? Health and attack. Let's see. Defense stuff is way better for her. Critical damage, physical, bonus to disarm. Which doesn't matter because he has maxed out already. But physical, critical. I mean, I'm on the fence, but some part of me thinks that's not as good as it could be, but it has his name on it, so I'm also hesitant to switch away. So, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure he's doing great. Alright, we are loading into the Templar Hall right now. Did you guys know that I have 391 sovereigns? I have almost 400 sovereigns. I am rolling in money. Anyway, I saved it just in case. I'm not super worried that I'm gonna like accidentally lock us into the point of no return or anything. I don't really feel like that's gonna happen. I don't recall ever doing that before, so it's probably not probably a non-issue, not of much concern. But just in case, I've been saving a little more than I usually do.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered.
Same.
You know, I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
If Meredith stays in charge, she'll run Kirkwall into the ground.
Speak softly, friend. There is nowhere safe to say those words.
I ain't scared.
But be assured, you are not the only one thinking them. Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Thanks, man. Robes. Oh, boy. Hell yeah. Wow, that's actually pretty good for mage armor. That's actually really good for mage armor. But obviously, the only one that cares about any armor other than armor upgrades would be me, and I'm not a mage, so it's very much off the table. All right. Well, I'm assuming that maybe it's back to my house. Maybe there's more letters or something. So we will see. All right. We do have something on the desk. The last straw. Champion, you have proven yourself a friend to Kirkwall's mages, and it seems I must call upon you once again. Meredith has gone too far. I will not let her madness remain unchecked. I ask that you come to the gallows at once. Perhaps together we can stop this before there is bloodshed. Well, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. Alright, but first, I want to make sure that there's no... this might be the point of no return. Go to the gallows as soon as possible. According to First Enchanter Orsino, something dire requires the champion's assistance. Considering his warning, it might be prudent to finish up any urgent business in the city first. Oh, so this is probably the point of no return. So supposedly Sebastian would like to talk, and then Fenris. So we can check on Fenris. We need to kill the dragon. Okay. Alright, well. In that case, I guess we're hitting other things first. So, I guess we'll go ahead and check on Fenris first. So, his is giving him the sword that I found. Which, you know, that'll work. Alright. Interesting. So the last straw might be the point of no return. It sounds like it, so we'll hit all we can, but looks like we'll probably be starting the DLC in this part. We won't be finishing it in one go, because I'm obviously, partway through an episode of regular content, but we're not going to have enough content to fill an entire episode, you know, worth, so that'll just be how we have to do it. Most likely.
Take a look at this.
A sword.
A blade of mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
So they sell these things at every market stand in Minrathous?
Hardly. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
The blade is yours if you want it.
For me? Yes. I think I'd like that. I'll think of the irony as I wield it. Thank you, Hawk.
Of course, my friend. Plus 10?
You know, you could go anywhere you like now.
I'm aware of that.
Oh, you could become a raider. You could join my crew.
The crew of your non-existent ship?
He has a ship now.
Well, with
she has a
that
ship
attitude,
now.
You're never going anywhere, are you?
She actually has a ship now. Hello, my love.
She doesn't understand. Yes, I am free. Denarius is dead. Yet, it doesn't feel like it should.
Seems like you should be dancing for joy.
I would have thought so. I thought if I didn't need to run and fight to stay alive, I would finally be able to live as a free man does. But how is that? Whatever past I had died with my sister. I have nothing now. Not even an enemy.
Maybe that just means there's nothing holding you back.
An interesting thought. It's just difficult to overlook the stain that magic has left on my life. If I seem bitter, it's not without cause. Perhaps it is time to move forward. I just don't know where that leads. Do you?
You want the answer right now? That would spoil all the fun.
The future of a slave is never uncertain. But I am no longer a slave. Perhaps it is time I remember that. Thank you, Hawk. Of all the things I thought to find here, a friend was not one of them. Wherever the future leads, I hope it is at your side.
Hell yeah. You know why this friendship works so well? Is because you stay in the house, and I don't have to carry you. And I don't engage you when you talk shit about mages. And as long as we do those things, we get along swimmingly. Like, because I can't just like regular chat with him, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so it's like the very specific things. This was the weapon he was holding, but now he's holding the Blade of Mercy, so we can just get rid of it. In case you're wondering. Other than that, I guess we can try Sebastian again. See if it's different dialogue or whatever. But yeah, that's why this relationship works so well. That's why it's a good friendship. So, you know, just hit those requirements and we get along fine. But, that's one of the reasons why often I think I end up being a warrior in this game, is because there's two. You have Aveline and you have Fenris. And I've always carried Aveline, except a couple times I think I've made me the warrior and didn't carry her, just because I mean, no offense to Aveline, but she's not my favorite companion. Like, she's obviously very law-abiding, and my Hawk is very not. And so that's always a point of friction for us. I mean, it's a very slow build to approval, because overall she approves, but it's pretty easy to offend her, and she's always upset with my law breaking and all that stuff. And so you always end up in a net positive, I always do, on her approval bar, but it's always a slow burn, a slow build. It's always a thing. So, anyway, so it's always been a problem for us. And so often I make myself a warrior, and the times when I just didn't want to deal with it, I just don't carry Aveline, and I make me the only warrior, and we survive that way. But, you know, it's just not the way it all worked out this time.
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not.
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawk. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
I don't think sense is really my strong suit.
How long has she spent telling me to return to the Chantry, and now that I want to, she won't take me?
It's because you're not committed.
It was wrong for me to break my oath to the Chantry. I've turned against the Maker. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Because you should.
When you're a prince, those same jackals will kneel at your feet and pay you taxes.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Kirkwall does well enough with no one in the Viscount's seat. Someone will take the reins.
You could say that.
The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
Don't give up now. You defeated the Desire Demons. All of Kirkwall benefited.
Of everything we've done, I'll never regret that. But I don't know. I've been praying for guidance and had nothing. I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
You'll get one soon enough, pal. Sebastian rivalry. I don't give a rat's ass what Sebastian wants. It's like, go to Starkhaven. Don't worry, bro. I have just the sign for you. I have a pretty clear sign that you do need to go deal with Starkhaven. Don't worry. Don't worry, bro. I know what you need. Maybe if, hypothetically, we blew up the Chantry. What would your thoughts on that be, hmm? Would that be a clear enough sign for you? Your princeliness? He's like, I guess if the Chantry blew up or something, maybe I would get some kind of direction. I'm like, hey, good. Hey, I'm happy you brought that up. Oh god. All right, let's go kill a dragon, bro. Hopefully we don't just get deleted, because that wouldn't be ideal. But you know, I've always won. It's just not always pretty. So, and I waited till as long as I could before I started doing it this time. So, you know, just play it slow and heal a lot. It'll be fine. I hope. What up, you big ol' bastard? about me. I was trying to target the one up there. Get down here, you bastard. Motherfucker, I saw her put precision on, you son of a bitch. Okay, well, turn that off for starters. Get down here. Yeah, don't worry, I'm dealing with it.
Now you fall. Let's finish this. Now you fall. I'll deal with this.
And they say violence doesn't solve anything.
Yeah, so they say. Can you even believe that? I hit it delayed. Hey, you little shit. Get away from me. Down here, you bastard. You want to stand up there? Do it. Oh, they're getting fucking nuked. Get down here. Thank you. The whole fucking party. Oh god, someone's getting manhandled. Got him. There we go, see, we nailed it. All we had to do was use a shit ton of potions. Fire gland. Arms of the champion. I think that might be the last one. And someone's upgrade. Oh shit. Wow. Alright. Goodness gracious. Well, there you go. See, we got it. We just had to use a shit ton of potions. But wasn't bad. You can see why I waited that long, because that's easier than it normally is. Usually it's even harder than that. Just gonna collect the hordes of money lying around before we make sure there's nothing on the edges. Which I don't really think there is. And then I need to look at my other swag. Let's see. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Inventory. What just happened? Alright, so critical damage, physical... Ooh, it's the same thing I'm wearing, but it's a little better. Neato. And I guess we'll look. Yeah. Alright, now back to this, though. Messenger, Arms of the Champion. That's really neato and all. It's so much worse. But I have the whole champion set now, so... So this one is critical chance, critical damage, plus a couple slots for whatchamacallit, which is neat. This one... Oh no, that's just regular leather armor. And I'm because I'm already wearing a piece, right? I am not wearing a piece. 1, 2, 3... Oh, I'm missing the boots. Oh no, there they are. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so we don't need this because we're going to wear this set. Okay, so that's just critical, bonus to lockpicking, more critical. So it just jacks my critical. Doesn't give me any other bonuses, though. Strength stuff, which doesn't matter. Magic, which doesn't matter. Alright. Well, all the other stats are obviously way, way better, so... Ooh. Look, you can see I'm wearing a hood. That's amazing. Wow, look at the rogue set. That's awesome. Of any helmet, that is a cool looking helmet. My last helmet was cool looking too, but not prettier than seeing my hair. But the rest of this, the rogue champion set looks amazing. It's so cool looking. I love it. I'm so used to seeing the champion set for the warrior or the mage that seeing the one for the rogue is super rare for me. I'm almost never a rogue in this game, and the rogue set looks so sick. I do wish the bonuses were like way better, but you know, it is what it is for now. Okay, there's a couple of little things here.
A dragon attacked your mine. Everyone is dead.
Dear Maker, what of my equipment? Did it seem salvageable?
No.
The dragon scorched every last cart and shovel.
Oh, my heart. So many years of investment. I am ruined. Ruined. I'm sorry, champion. I appreciate your help, but I sank all my coin into that rotten mine. I have nothing left to pay you.
Give me the bone pit. Perhaps in a few years I can get it back in order.
What? Ha! Fine, take it. I wash my hands of this cursed venture.
Yay, I got a mine. Okay, we need to sell junk. And I need to just see if you have anything neato. Fire damage. Ooh, I'll take your injury kits and all of your health potions. And I still have 400 sovereigns. Alright, I have a couple of swords to turn in. Nothing major there. We need to talk to the guy at the herbalist dude, because I think, dragon blood for him. Hey.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I found.
If you find more, bring them to me.
Honestly, I know where to find more already, by the way. Like, immediately I can tell you where there's more. Several shops I've found are selling Qunari blades, but I didn't buy them because it's a ripoff. They're like, you can buy them for like 3 sovereigns. I saw one that was 3 sovereigns. So you could buy them for 3 freaking sovereigns, like, which is super a ripoff because I'll make like 30 silvers on it, like... I'll lose a lot of money for doing it, and I don't really care if they get all their stuff back. Like, it's only lucrative if you happen to find it.
Thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
Oh shit. I didn't think it would kick this off. I felt like it would give me a better opportunity. I didn't think it would kick this off. Son of a bitch. I might need to reload a save.
I will have the tower
searched,
top to bottom.
Stop. Shit. Shit.
A wonder that I never saw it.
I'm just skip through it. It doesn't matter. This isn't... I don't care. I'm reloading it.
Champion.
I don't care.
The Grand Cleric.
Oh god. It doesn't count. Ignore it. Ignoring it. Just give me a loading screen.
Stop now.
Okay. Back up the mages. Meow. Fuck off. I already made my choice. Okay, here we go. Nope. Okay, that was a lot of screens to get through to get to this. Oh, and it was before I killed the dragon, which means I'm gonna have to kill that fucking dragon again. That sucks. Alright, we are back. I did the fight again. Didn't quite go as good the second time. He went up on the ledge more this time than he did in our fight. And so there was, like, I feel like there was an extra wave of little dragonlings that I had to face. And so Isabella died. She was standing right, and the dragon went down, and she was low, and I was like, oh, hang on, she's getting a little low. So I went to go heal, but she was right in its face when it was breathing fire, and it just nuked the last third of her health. And so she just went down, so... not a big deal, of course. She just took an injury kit and she was fine. Got all the same loot, organized it all exactly the same way. This time I just remembered that I didn't go through the weapons. Aveline got a new shield and I am using a new bow. The bow was like 14 more DPS than my other one and the bonuses were better, I think. And so I'm using a new bow. And so all of that, and I talked to the exact same people and turned everything in the exact same way. And so that's what happened on all of that front. I'm just noticing this, though. Although it's not looking real. I think it might be old. It says there's something on my desk, but there's obviously not. It's obviously a lie, so whatever. Anyway, I can't really enchant anything, because the new bow I'm using also doesn't have a slot for anything. So, that doesn't really help. Isabella is using this, though. I could give her one of the attack, like the boost to attack speed. I could also give it to Aveline, technically, but... I guess I will give it to Isabella. It'll give her even more attack speed. I guess. So, I suppose that's what we're doing on that front. And I have no other runes, so... I would imagine on harder difficulties, you would actually give a damn about runes. Like, you would, like, really care about runes and such things. If you were in the if you were on harder difficulties, I imagine runes would mean something to you. Like you're like, oh yeah, well I need to make sure I have all the runes, and you would like really look out for them on harder difficulties. On the difficulty I'm playing on, it doesn't matter very much, and you can pretty much play without them, as you notice I mostly do. Okay, the other thing we were here for before we did at least the beginning part of this. I cannot turn that in, so obviously we know what happens. That's the reason all that kicked off, was because I tried to turn this in, and it kicked it off. So we cannot turn that in. This, of course, is this, and then this is just slaying a demon somewhere. I don't know where it is, and I'm just too lazy to do it. It'll be for minor loot anyway. And then, of course, this one is, of course, all the swords, and we already had that talk, so that is basically it. So I guess we will do the beginning little portion of this DLC, and we'll go to about our normal length, and then we'll just save it wherever it is, and then we'll finish it in the next episode. And it may be the one after we'll finish the game. Although depending on how much of the DLC we get done today, we might be able to finish the game next or like do the rest of the DLC next episode and then finish the game. So that is also possible. So we'll see. But we'll just jump into it. So should I take my sister? Probably. This is one of those cases I'm thinking about dropping Aveline. But I don't know if I should. Because I want to carry her, because especially if she's kind of chilled out, I like the idea of taking her with me for a family outing. And of course I don't want to leave behind my lock-picking bro or my girlfriend. So, you know. What a party. Oh god. This is gonna make that freaking fight with what's-his-face so damn difficult. That's a choice. That is a choice. A bad choice is what that
I
is.
have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawke's family. A few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They snuck into the gallows. If there hadn't been Templars to stop them.
Don't feel left out. They've been trying to kill me for several days now.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
Oh, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. Later, we'll all have tea and we'll laugh.
Oh, your name is Hawk. I thought it was Locke.
I can't believe you two are joking about this.
Don't worry, Sunshine. The laughter just hides the pain.
I just don't want them attacking your mansion again. What if I'm there naked? That would be awkward.
At least the Circle let me come. I didn't want you to do this alone.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Lots of banter back and forth for everybody. My girlfriend obviously has been spending her time at my mansion. Hell yeah. Oh god. Okay, I gotta fix my sister. Alright. Bethany's all leveled. She's kind of crazy, to be honest with you. Like, so this is her spread. This is what I did. Feels like it was okay. This is where things get weird. So I gave her a little bit because she already had Fireball. So I gave it the extra 25% extra fire damage with this one. And then I upgraded it to make it obviously better. She was almost all the way done with this. I just grabbed this one. And so I was like, well, all of this was already done. So I guess I'll just grab this. And then she already had the upgraded healing, which is, I mean, cool. This is the one that gets Nito. She's a Force Mage, and so I fully roided out Force Mage, because Force Mage is the specialization, if memory serves, that I usually go. I think I usually grab Force Mage, and it's very good. Lots of good, strong abilities in there. And so it's lots of damage and things like that. Very, very good. So that's the spread. She's very DPS focused. She has a tiny bit of heals, technically. I don't know if she'll use them, but she's mostly just has like a absolute truck ton of DPS. So I mean, look at her bars, dude. She has like twice as much health as I do.
Someone doesn't like intruders.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carter doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
Yeah, it's very strange. So yeah, so she's pretty cracked. So we'll see. Plus, I have a new bow and new armor, so I'm feeling pretty great. I look amazing. New bow looks freaking sick.
What's that?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll discover soon enough.
Carter has people watching us.
They know we're here.
They sure do. That'll make it more exciting.
The time has come.
Listen.
Yeah, I definitely heard that. It's very odd. It's very odd. But don't worry, I'm sure it's nothing. Don't panic. Let's just be grateful that they let Bethany come, huh? And that her and I have kind of made a little bit of peace. And it makes sense to do it this way. For one, Corypheus is really fucking hard. For two, obviously last season, I felt like that was the first time I had played these DLCs, if memory serves. And it was very odd. Like, the timing made no sense because, like, Bethany went from, like, she was cool with me, I made her a Grey Warden, she was mad at me, she's cool with me for the DLC, and then I reunite with her and then she's mad at me. Like, very confusing. Whereas, this one, obviously we waited until I had seen her again, like, much more, and she was very, like, civil. Like, she was very happy, very grateful that I had saved her and that I'm obviously looking out for her this time. And so it felt like it made a lot more sense that she was, like, she was fine with me, and that she kind of maybe made her peace with what had happened and stuff, within the circle, and that we had talked in the vanilla game, so that now in this DLC, when she's, of course, not mad at me, it makes sense. So, you know, makes more story sense this way.
You, both sisters, you're here together. You've come.
Is he referring to you and me?
Do you see any other sisters here?
It's the children of Malcolm Hawk. They've come to us.
Yeah, it's like, no, they're talking about Isabella and Varric. They're actually sisters. Like, who the hell else are they talking about, Bethany?
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did father do something to the Carter?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You tell me. How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Oh, blood. Why didn't you just ask?
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
I don't think so, Tim.
Now you fall.
Oh, that was a fancy amulet.
Go down. That's enough.
Are we good? Nope. I guess the play here is going to be that we'll do so much damage so quickly everything is just going to die, I guess. Or kiting is going to be the answer. Just lots of kiting, I guess. Or shooting people that are shooting at attacking my friends, I guess. It's like, I don't know what the plan here is. It makes even less sense than the time I went all rogues. Because now I have one less rogue in the front line. So now it's Isabella charging into melee and the rest of us shooting it. So, I don't know, man. It's a little sketchy, not gonna lie, but whatever. I didn't want to, you know, I really wanted to carry this group, so. And I'm not a warrior. See, this is yet another reason why you being a warrior would make shit so much easier. You know? You being Hawk, obviously. This is why this is why that would make sense. Because if I was a warrior, this team would be way more fine. You know, it would be almost balanced. I mean, not quite. I feel like that's still a little, it's maybe leaning a little too hard into rogues, maybe, but in general, I feel like it would be more balanced. You know what I mean? If Hawk was a warrior, two-handed would be fine. I mean, sword and board would be easier, of course. It would be better if you were doing the actual aggro job, you know. So, you know. But it's not the world we live in. This is the group I wanted to carry, so here we go. Oh, he stopped right before he got to me. You knocked him away right as I shot at him, Barrick. Bethany has a crazy amount of health.
They're after us, for our blood. But why? Crazy people like blood. A lot.
True.
Florida doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. With a name like that, he's bound to go mwahaha at some point. I just know it.
True.
Really? More blood? How many generations of warriors fought here? Why does that make me nervous?
Sorry, I ruined her monologue. That was adorable. So, didn't realize clicking on it would ruin it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it. I think the trap just, like, big spikes pop up out of the center of the floor or something. Pretty sure. Something like that. I think we have, like, a necklace or something in my inventory already. I need to check that against what my sister's carrying. Because I don't know if she's wearing necklaces or rings or any of that shit, so... we need to make sure. We must know for sure.
Why must it always be ancient horrors? Why can't it be fabulous treasure once in a while?
True. Good point, babe. Alright. Yeah, like, Bethany has a crazy amount of health. She has more health than, like... she has more health than me. She has more health than anyone else in the party. She has, like, a warrior's level of health. She has a crazy amount of health. Oh, also, these are restricted to me. Obviously, I'm wearing a set of things, so... Cardus Scoundrel Boots. I don't really know if that's for a full set. What do you think the bonus is for wearing the champion set? We could find out. Isn't that under... not that. Isn't under here, and then you go to... yeah, this. Matching equipment is providing a set bonus. +3 dexterity and +5 dodge % chance. That's fun. That's real good. Maybe we'll keep the Cardus Scoundrel Boots on the off chance it's a set, but probably not. It's probably not. Ah. Just to think. If you were really smart, you'd run up and abuse that, but obviously we did mostly fine. Also, I went the wrong way. I was thinking that it was like a, I don't know, a tunnel or something, but it wasn't. Alright. This way, yeah, look at her health. Good lord.
All set.
Good lord. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Thoughts?
Someday I'll visit a place with no ancient evils, horrors, devouring plagues, or insanity. Maybe a beach.
I can recommend a few if you'd like.
Please do.
Hell yeah. Look at me and my girlfriend interacting. So cute.
Will you look at that? A fortress.
Oh.
Here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's big. It's real big. Into the chasm. That sounds inviting. That sounds great. Let's see what it's all about. I wonder how difficult this whole DLC is going to be without a warrior. Oh god. The Corypheus fight is going to make me want to die.
That should do it.
That Corypheus fight is going to be torture. Just bet. It's a Bronto. Get pinned, idiot. I'm not doing that while you're all the way over there. Well done, kids. Whoa! Hey, knock it off. Can't move. A little delayed there, but okay. It's just so much fire on screen. There's so much firepower on screen. I shot an explosive behind my sister to defend her. She shot a fireball behind me to defend me. It was like... That was like an action movie moment. That was great. That was great. Teamwork does, in fact, make the dream work. There's that way, and that looks like the objective, so obviously we ain't going that way. We're gonna look at the dead end. Don't click on the trap, as tempting as it is. Anything in here? Minor loot. Minor loot. A lot of little sellable stuff so far. And of course, keeping our eyes peeled for real good shit. The autosave does make me a scotch nervous, but maybe it's nothing. Unlikely. Yep, there it is. Hey guys. I'm getting shredded. I'm getting shredded again. But I can't heal this time. It is too much, like emotionally. But we got it. I did use the trap to good effect this time, though. They were standing right on top of it. It was meant to be.
Well, she didn't need to deal with this. Attacks on both of us. Why couldn't they go after Gamlen? Good taste. Unlikely, given the average shadow dweller. There are enough in your wake for a reasonably representative study.
True.
People sometimes question me about what you do, you know. Another reason for me to like them. You had reason to begin with. It doesn't matter. They're just questions. And I've stored quite a bewildering weave of answers.
Let's go. So apparently she's been getting questioned about me, what I'm up to. So that's spooky. But of course, how the hell would my sister know? She doesn't leave the circle anymore. How the hell would she know what I'm doing? The hell you mean key required? I've been looking. I don't see no fucking key. Did one of those dudes drop a key? Oh, wait. Maybe, just maybe, I should look at the whole area first, I realized I forgot to loot this area. Idiot. Complaining that he doesn't have a key, doesn't search the whole map available to him.
So these are really the deep roads. I'd read about them, but I'm rather glad I missed out years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I think things worked out for the best.
Really? Look at you being positive. You were pretty damn mad at me for a real long fucking time. So, I'm happy to hear you say that. There's the key to the gate. Hey, you fucks. Oh. Oh, God. Kill him quick. My health bar can't take much more volleys of that. Whew. There we go. We got him that time. Look at her. She's like, I'm happy I missed out all those years ago. More than you would know. Because either you would have died down there, or I would have had to turn you into a Grey Warden, and you would have been pissed. Way more than you were in the circle. So, definitely was best case scenario, even if you're not grateful.
Watch your step. All set.
You see them? Popping those big abilities like that? How dare they?
That should do it.
They're really simple ones. I can do those. Don't worry, Varric.
I don't like the looks of this.
I can disarm these little ones. And that last one was kind of a teamwork, but I got one of them for sure. I think. I say with less assurity with every passing second. Alright, what the hell's happening? Hunter's gloves, those are dog water. Yeah, we're like all over the place. There's now 2 sets of these boots that I have. But these ones are worse. I guess we can just dump all of it. I think if it's a part of a set, I think it says so. Strength, magic, and immunity to stun, huh? Well, the strength is worthless. The magic, obviously, is obvious who that's going to go to. Critical damage. 20% critical damage, by the way. Good God. That might be worth it. That is a copious amount of critical. What are my friends using? 13 health. 20% is really damn insane. No, wait. I was still looking at that. Fuck. 20%. And her second one was health and then the basic attack versus enemies that are in melee. But I don't really know what that means. And 20% critical damage is like fucking insane. So I think she can have that. My sister can have this other one because it'll just give her +2 magic, which is very good. And then this is attack. Oh, I can give her more health and physical. Ooh, or more mana stamina. Yeah, let's give her more mana stamina. Get rid of those. Bethany's Circle Mage Robes. 514 armor? Jesus. Oh my god. like Aveline doesn't have that much armor. Holy shit. Her armor's fucking insane. I guess they're like, we don't want Bethany to die. Ever. Well, quick, give her 514 armor. Oh my god. Alright, anyway. 78 versus 78. It's just way worse. It's way worse. Oh my lord. That was incredible. It's like, wow. I'd have to look. I haven't looked at the actual stats. Aveline might have that much armor on her regular armor, but I just never looked. I mean, with all the upgrades, you know, I don't know what she's rocking these days. Not really. I think the Carter guy's asleep. But I hit him briefly. How dare he? He hit it once, and he did get me with it. I think it's just the trap. I don't think he has loot. Hopefully that's true. Cool. Coin purse. You'll just have to read that, I guess, because Hawk didn't say it out loud.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nug lickers cry.
Guess you'll just have to read that. Oh, good. More health potions. It's worrying how many health potions they're giving me. They're like, Corypheus is going to kick your ass. I was like, yeah, I know. I am aware. I know this to be true. Thank you.
Dwarves can't use magic, blood, or otherwise. And what's this got to do with father?
Carter should want gold, not blood. This is something different.
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus.
Yeah. Oh god. I'm so scared of that fight, dude. Oh man. I have so many horror stories. Or PTSD memories of what happened last time. Uh-oh. I should have cast that up there. That would have been smarter. Don't worry, gang. I got this group. I say, without confidence. Although, actually, I am manhandling them pretty damn good. Hey, I actually did get that group. Look at that. I'm coming. Look at that. I did get that lower group. They should be proud. Like many of you, I was once a thieving wretch. I was a servant to coin and my own base desires, and that is when I heard his call. Corypheus opened my eyes, just as he has opened yours, and showed me what was true. What is the Carta beside Corypheus? Nothing but dust and ashes. Only Corypheus is eternal. We are his hands and his eyes on the surface. We are the ones he honored with his trust to dig him from his prison in the deep roads. When Corypheus steps into the sunlight, we will be rewarded. Praise him, praise Corypheus. Crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? Oh, it is an enemy. I was assuming you'd be grateful. Son of a bitch. You stupid Bronto. I freed you, and for what? Anybody? Oh, hey guys. They were so lined up, it was beautiful. That was a great lance.
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
True. Isabella's portrait's missing, did you notice that? Coin, injury kit, health potions, money. A crazy amount of money, actually. And health potions, actually. Crazy amount of gear.
Easy is mine.
Injury kit. So much money.
Piece of cake.
Well, that was lucrative. Alright. Oh, there's stuff down here.
Is this the perk you get for being champion? Because if so, I'm not applying for the position.
Yeah, this is just the side effect more than anything, you know? Everyone wants to kill you, all the time. A warm orb.
Can you hear that? Drum beats.
Indeed.
A key tuned to Father's blood. Highly unlikely. He was no blood mage, right?
If this has to do with your father, we'd better get our hands on this key.
Yeah. And how would we know if Dad was a blood mage? We were very little.
You're the target of batty dwarven assassins? You do attract the strangest types.
Yes. Like lust-addled pirates.
Ooh, touche.
We're so cute, bro. Great sword. No one cares. And... Ooh, Warden Scout. It is better than the Boots of the Champion. Look at that. Alright, and it's a set. Hell yeah. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for that. I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for that whole set. Know what I mean? Health potion. Love to see it. Never gonna turn down any opportunity for health potions or any kind of potions or and such things.
The Hawk's blood. The Master will rise. He will be free.
Garav?
Varric? No one told me you would be part of this. We were just going after the Hawk.
Why has the Carter been attacking me?
I can't say. The Master must be free.
Really, Garav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But what are you all even doing here? Worshipping demons?
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Why would you do that? Won't you just die?
It's the only way to hear the music.
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
Manners, Varric. Introduce me to your lunatic friend.
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carta. Garav, this is Hawk. The one whose blood you want to drink, or bathe in, or whatever. But if you're after eternal youth, I've got to tell you, she's no virgin.
True.
The Master is calling. He needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare this bastard?
Not if he's after you, Hawk.
Aww.
Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye. Reinforcements, you bastard.
I'm sorry, Varric. I love you more than anything. But first... Holy explosions, Batman.
You poor, stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carta. Back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but in a good way. He was trying to design a new type of repeating crossbow. Bianca was the only one that ever worked. I can't believe he ended up like that.
Oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh, he had a ring. Alright, so that's how we came in. Okay. What is this ring, eh? Varric. Let's see. Dexterity, critical chance, bonus to evade traps, chance to stealth when hit. I guess we could replace that one. Doesn't really sound that amazing, but to be honest, it has his name on it, so I guess he can have it. I suppose it's his. We have company. Stun the whole group. So sexy. Woo! Good lord. That little ball of death thing that they do is very spooky. If you get caught in that thing, they just like deletes your whole lineage. It does such bad things to your health bar. If you get caught in that thing, it's very bad juju. Should have clicked on that statue. Don't know what it did.
They told me you were going to be trouble. And look, you brought the whole family. How generous.
Thank you.
I swore to Corypheus we'd bring him Malcolm Hawk's blood, one way or the other.
How about you fuck off?
Corypheus wants some blood? Sure. Let me just open a vein. Oh, how about a kidney, too?
Corypheus, we have done as you command. Your sacrifice is here. You will see the surface once more.
Uh-oh. Where am I going? Sorry, there's some asshole thumping his music outside. Let me mute my microphone while I do this fight.
What the... What is this? I can feel it inside me. Oh, that is a strange one. They don't have one of those in the circle. And it was Father's.
I don't know.
This is going to take me to Corypheus.
I don't know what it was, man. Alright, that was A lot to take in. There's just so much going on. There was some dickhead vibrating my fucking windows with his music outside like an asshole. And then there was all this crazy stuff happening and people were shooting at me. There was a lot all of a sudden. Suddenly I was like super overstimulated and I was like, just shut up, everything shut up. Alright, let's go ahead and loot the room. It's a shit ton of traps. There's a copious amount of traps lying around here. The other one's just another trap. Alright, so that's the good news. This was the way I came. I don't know what that statue out there was, and I guess it doesn't matter. I suppose. Is what I'll tell myself. To cope. Like 75 statues. Ooh. Ooh. It's way stronger. I mean, its bonuses are a little less, but +4's flat dexterity is really good. The Hawk's Key. Look at that bow. God damn. Sick. Alright, well. With a new bow in hand, we will use it. 63. 63. She doesn't care about blood magic, but she does care about fire damage, because it's just really good. Go ahead and get rid of all that. This is a two-handed. Okay, same old boots. Attack speed is good for anybody, but not better than what they're using, so that's going to have to just be okay. Neato. Alright, well, with my new sick-ass bow in hand, then we're ready to continue on down. But in the next episode. So, we made good progress. We got through several fights. And when we come back, we will be continuing down the main little passageway here. And who knows? The next episode might be longer, even despite the fact that we're going to be hitting probably the rest of the DLC in the next one. Depending on time, I might want to just push through and finish the game, because if I don't, I could keep it more or less to a regular length episode. But I don't know, man. Like, we already hit kind of a big chunk into the DLC here. And depending on how everything goes, I might be able to finish it all in the next episode, and I might want to tack on the finale, because if I don't, then the finale afterwards, there's like nothing else to do. Like, it's just the last home run. It's the last section of the game is all that's left. And so some part of me thinks, well, maybe it's worth just making it a little bit longer, you know? Just going longer, finishing the DLC, figure out what I have left as far as the time-wise, see where we're at, and then maybe either record the finale as just as much shorter, and then tack that on as like a bonus part at some point. Maybe 2 parts in one day, or maybe on its own over the weekend or something, depending on how that pans out. So we'll see. It mostly just depends upon the time next episode. Is after we've hit more or less our time, or when we're getting close, I can just look and see where we're at as far as time goes, and then that can just dictate on what I want to do. If we're like basically wrapped up or almost done with the DLC, then like we're at our time basically, then maybe it might be worth stopping there and then making a separate part and then having that little shorter part just be the finale. Might do that, or might just push through and just make it a longer part just because whatever, you know. We will have to see. So, but either way though, great progress. It does suck that I had to do that dragon fight twice, but we did get through it, and we're going to be going through this DLC, and we're going to see how well this goes. So far, it's going pretty well. My whole team feels so squishy, because it's 3 rogues and a mage, and so it's very squishy. So, I feel very fragile with this team right now, and so we're gonna see how well it all goes. I don't know, but I'm a scotch concerned for our future. That Corypheus fight is gonna be so scary. I'm so nervous about that. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. So, anyway, that is gonna call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.